Hey everybody, it's Safi and Marco dish out on movies. The only movie review show on YouTube to review movies in terms of food. And it's just Marco here today to talk about Your Honor, Part 3. Now, before we get started, I made a boo-boo. Yes, Marco made a big boo-boo last week. I hate it when that happens because it makes me look stupid when I'm really not. Last week I was talking about. I said I apologize. I completely mistook the daughter for being the photography teacher. I don't know why. But to be honest, the photography teacher, she looks young. She does not look like she's old enough to be a teacher at all. And so I'm sorry about that. I I don't know why that happened. That was just because she's having this romantic tension with the teenager, and so I thought it must be the daughter. I just it's just so God, that really bugs me. That really bugs me. So, I don't even think we've seen the daughter except for in the funeral this episode. She's just in the background. I thought that it was the daughter and that she was gonna be a main character because she's Adam's age. And so it would make sense oh, she's still in school, we'll have drama with her, we'll show her and him, and maybe they'll fall in love. I don't know, but no, it's the photography teacher. But anyways, besides that, I'm not a fan of this episode as much. I know I like the show, but to me, this episode was not as good as the past two episodes. It felt very slow and sort of filler-ish. It felt like the whole story could have been done in 25 minutes, probably. It felt like a lot of conveniences, once again, with the conveniences I talked about last episode, and I said I don't want that trend to continue, but it is. Because a lot of very, very conventional things happen this episode. I mean, he goes and I did like the part at the beginning where Bryan Cranston is pretending to be heartbroken. I thought he was doing a really good job there. And he basically does that so that he can have the gas station owner let him look at the security footage, and then he's gonna, of course, go after the guy who saw Adam. And next episode, I guess, or maybe the next episode. But another problem that I have with this episode, once again, you guys knew that this would be a problem. And that's the other thing, too. It always surprises me whenever I do these reviews and I say, I hope that doesn't happen, or I want to see more of that, and then I don't see more of that. And then I say it's bad, and people are like, Marco, what the hell? But it's I said I wanted to see more of the father, of Mr. Baxter, of Jimmy the powerhouse gangster, crime lord, badass villain. I said I wanted to see more of him, and I didn't get to. In fact, it was almost like they took him out even more. They just give him a scene or two, and that's it. And I was like, God, I wanted to see more of him. And I like the mother in this episode, Mrs. Baxter. I think she did a good job. She was pretty evil and pretty sinister. The way that she's at spoilers. She's at her son's funeral, and of course now we have this new character, which is their other son, which, to be honest, that kind of lessens the drama for me because, it would have been so much more impactful if Rocco was their only son. But apparently they had another son named Carlo, and he's in prison for some sort of a murder, And he basically gets to come to the funeral, and the mom, it's almost like the funeral is a diversion so that she can just go over and tell her son, you need to go kill Coffee in prison. And Coffee, of course, is I think that Coffee is probably my favorite character. I like him. I think he's a good actor, and he's a great character, and he's probably the best character out of everyone. In terms of acting, though, obviously Bryan Cranston, he's just, every chance he gets, he's just getting better and better in this show. Like, at the beginning, I actually was kind of convinced that, like, he was having a tough time a little bit. Like, I thought, I wasn't really sure who the guy was until he talked to him, and I thought, uh-oh, like, is Bryan Cranston getting a little unhinged? Shout out to Unhinged. And then, so the funeral was like a diversion. I thought, this is just gross, the fact that, and it also sort of lessens that too, because it's like, wait, this is supposed to be a funeral for their son. And basically, they use the funeral to order a hit in prison. I mean, what a evil, disgusting parents they are. I mean, no matter what happened, I mean, they used the funeral of their son so that they could order a hit on the person who killed their son, or supposedly killed them, I should say. Coffee is the Lee Harvey Oswald of this situation. And so, yeah. And other than that, I gotta say, man, the biggest problem with this episode? I'll give you a hint. Okay, I'm gonna give you 3 seconds to guess. 1, 2, 3, go. ADAM. Adam, you little shit. I want to punch you so bad. I hate you. I don't want to hate you. I was, I was hoping that this would be a thing where it's like, I'm on their side, but damn it, I hate Adam. I hate him so much. Adam, he's such a little shit. He's this little twink, and he's taking pictures of the crime scene. He's taking pictures of a prison. He's just wandering around like a sad little bitch. And he confesses to the photography teacher, like, what are you doing, Adam? What are you doing? Damn you, Adam. What are you thinking? I mean, seriously, guys, Adam, he's in the sad phase, and he's such a loser. And his dad is like, God, Adam, what are you doing? And he's gotta say, like, move on, you little twink. Move on now before you get killed. You stupid little twerp. And he's going to school, and he's doing. They had this cringy scene where Adam is dancing around, like he's going like, I'm free, I'm not getting gang raped in prison. My photography teacher looks like she's 16, and I'm in love with her, and I'm taking pictures of evidence. It's like, what is this? Like, what was this kid thinking? What is going on with you, Adam? We need a t-shirt that says, what is going on with you, Adam? Damn, seriously. Because the majority of this episode is Adam. And if you don't like Adam like me, you're gonna hate this episode. It's just like with Fargo, where there would be one episode, and I'm like, I really want to see more of the U.S. Marshal, and I do not want to see more of Chris Rock doing a terrible job at acting. And then the next episode would just be like all Chris Rock and no U.S. Marshal. And it just pissed me off. And it's doing the same thing with this show. It has nothing to do with race, because you got this Adam kid. He's fucking irritating. I want to kill him myself. I mean, I mean, I wish that they would reshoot it, you know, where I could come in and, you know, I'll play my own character called Marco, the evil, mean critic guy, and I'll come in and I'll kill Adam myself. I swear, I will. On the show, of course. I'm not a crazy person, I promise. But, like, yeah, like, most of this episode is about Adam. And then you got, I did also like Lee. She's fine. You know, fine as a character. I'm not making another appearance comment. Because I know it's like a cliche at this point. Every single review, you know, that girl was pretty hot. That girl was pretty hot. Like, seriously, every single episode. But, no, I mean, her character, I like her character. She's pretty cool. I do kind of, I don't know, it's just this episode was very, very boring. It was very boring. It was very average. And so I would rate this episode a C-, because although I like some particular moments, I thought the stuff at the beginning was really good with, not with Adam, but with Bryan Cranston doing the acting scene in the bar, everything with him at the beginning. I kind of like the funeral scene because I kind of like how I guess they're showing like the hypocrisy of this crime family. They're having a funeral for their son, and basically they're using it as a diversion. Very, very evil people. It's just showing. But it really pissed me off, and I know people are going to be upset that I gave it such a low rating, but hear me out. It pisses me off that Adam is the star of this episode because I hate Adam. I want him to die now. and it pisses me off that that this episode was just so slow and just it seemed like nothing was happening. And there were all these conveniences too, like with the, you know, oh, they have a second son and he's in prison and he's going to get moved to the prison with Coffee and he's going to want to kill Coffee. And it's like, God, what is it with these damn conveniences? I promise I'm not a crazy person. I'm just very passionate about television and film. And I guess I like the photography teacher. I don't know what she's supposed to be because she looks 16, and she should have been the daughter of the gangsters, and she should have been Adam's new love interest, because, I mean, she does not convince me at all as being a teacher. I mean, I'm sorry, I've had young teachers. For my senior year in high school, I had a very young female teacher, and I could tell that she was old enough to be a teacher, and I could tell that she didn't look like a fucking teenager. But this girl, this quote-unquote photography teacher, she looks like a teenager. Even the way she dresses like a teenager. And then you got Adam, and oh, God. And well, I guess not spoilers, but at the end of the episode, Coffee, for some reason, he's meeting up with Carlo. And I thought, what's going on now? It's just, I don't know. I just did not like this episode. It's like, you know, nothing really positive to say other than the other things I already said. And then the thing with the mayor. Now the mayor's getting mad. And the mayor... Oh, yeah, and they had this new, like... This black woman who's like working in the courts. She's like the head of the court or something. I can't remember what she was, but it seems like she's gonna be a problem because she had she was very, very against Carlo being allowed to go to his own brother's funeral. And I'm sorry, but even if fucking Charles Manson's brother is having a funeral, Charles Manson should be allowed to go to his brother's fucking funeral. I mean, he's in prison. They're not letting him out of prison. They're letting him go to an effing funeral. I mean, and this woman did not want that to happen. And it's like, why? He's handcuffed. He's with police standing there. It's like, what is it? And so I think that once Adam gets caught, which I'm so ready for him to just go now. Which is sad because it takes the whole drama out of the show. The whole hook to the show should be that you don't want Adam to go to prison. And I want Adam to go to prison. I don't want anyone to go to prison. Because they don't rehabilitate people there. They let people get raped, and they abuse them, and they get worse as people. But, I want him out of the picture. I hate him. And I want to see more of the Jimmy Baxter. I'm so sick of just like, we're getting like these new characters too. Like, instead of seeing more of the main villain of the show, we're getting more hero characters. Like, oh yeah, this episode we're gonna have more hero characters, and then next week I think we might even see more new hero characters. And it's like, enough with the hero characters. I want to see Jimmy Baxter doing something evil. I mean, he's supposed to be evil. I haven't seen him do anything evil besides kill a damn bird. So anyway, that's over. This video is already gonna be in the best of moments part 2. So yeah, if you like this video, hopefully, don't be mad. I want to like the show. I'm excited still for next week's because I know that they have good writing and good talent in them based on episodes 1 and 2. But yeah, if you like it, like this video, comment, subscribe, all that crap the YouTubers tell you to do. So goodbye, everybody. See you soon for part 4.